Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. It's your boy Zakar, and I want to do a short little lesson about righteous judgment. So, this is a big topic nowadays. I'm going to get into it more, but hey, just want to let y'all know it's going to be a short little banger. Here we go. I'm going to start it off with the law, the Torah. Let's see. Leviticus, this is all the King James translation, by the way. Leviticus 19 and 15. Let's see what the Most High says. You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. What does that mean? What is that saying? You have to judge righteously. Don't be biased just because someone's poor. Don't be biased because someone's in a higher spot, someone's popular, or someone's rich. Let's continue. This is Isaiah 58:1, one of my favorites. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. Some people might ask, why are you inflating, rebuking, and judging? Well, that's because every time some so-called believers are rebuked, they say only God can judge me. And then they end up quoting from the book of Tupac-Adidians. So, here's the words of Christ. Matthew 7:1 in the KJV as well. Judge not, that ye should not be judged. For what judgment you judge, you shall be judged. And what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. So the judgment you give will be given to you. If you're telling somebody, hey, don't eat that, don't wear that, you have to wear this. Are you doing that? Are you showing the fruits of the Spirit? Are you living out being a true Christian? A follower of Christ. Here's the Lord's brother speaking of Christ. James 4:11. Speak not evil of one another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother and judges his brother speaketh evil of the law and judgeth the law. But if you judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is one lawgiver who is able to destroy and to save. Who art thou that judgest another? Judge only righteously, according to the law, not for selfish reasons, not for pointless reasons. We don't have the final say about someone's actions. But as believers, we have obligations to rebuke, as we read in Leviticus. This is Colossians. Shout out to Paul. Colossians 2:16. Let no man. This is going to be one of the ones that's used against judging one another. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of a holy day or of the new moon or of the Sabbath days, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of Christ. What's this referencing? Is Paul saying don't judge in general? It's simply do not pass judgment on one another. But here's what he was quoting when he was reading that. This is Romans 1. This is Salakia. Romans 14:1. He that is weak in the faith receive ye, but not to doubtful disputations. Verse 2. For one believeth that he may eat all things, another who is weak eateth only herbs. Verse 3. Let not him eateth despise him that eateth not, and let him which eateth not judge him that eateth, for God hath received him. And I'm going to skip down to verse 10. But why dost thou judge thy brother? Or why dost thou set at naught thy brother? For we shall all stand before the judgment seat of Christ. Exactly what he was saying. This is why this is a quote. Exactly what he was saying in Colossians 2. It's talking about when they were judging each other for one being meat eater, one being someone who eats herbs. It was pointless. It's not, neither of them are breaking a commandment unless they didn't keep the Passover. But if say you eat herbs all year and then you eat the Passover, are you really breaking the law? Is there a law that says you have to occasionally eat meat or a law that says you have to occasionally eat herbs? No. Paul is breaking up a pointless bickering back and forth. The context is, like I put in here in my notes, Paul is settling a debate between those who are strictly vegetarian and those who eat meat. But the unlearned use this to say you can eat anything and you can't judge or correct one another. Verse 10 is clear. We judge one another to rebuke, but Christ, like the Father, because Yahweh has given him the keys to death and hell. In conclusion, Paul isn't saying don't pick on brethren for eating unlawfully or not celebrating feast days. He's simply saying bashing each other for how you're living is pointless. He is not letting sin slide, like I stated earlier, is our obligation as believers. With that, I want to say shalom.